Rule 8 addresses the indexing of the names of organizations and institutions. These names are filed according to the name that's written on the letterhead. So if you receive a letter from an organization or an institution, you're going to look to the letterhead to find the filing segment. Examples of organizations and institutions would be banks and other financial institutions, schools, colleges, and universities, hospitals, hotels, and clubs. Now let's take a look at your textbook. And here they reiterate that banks and other financial institutions, clubs, colleges, hospitals, hotels, lodges, magazines, motels, museums, newspapers, religious institutions, all of the institutions and organizations that are listed here would be indexed and filed according to the name that's written on their letterhead. So First National Bank, we follow the rule for numbers. We ignore the ST. It will be One National Bank. American Quilters Museum, in that order. Associated Auctioneers, in that order. Bank of the West, in that order. We only move the around when it's at the beginning of the name. Billings Community College, as written. DeLong Seaside Motel. Now we have an article that's here, so we need to incorporate that rule. DeLong goes together. Disabled American Veterans. Finley Creek Lodge. First United Methodist Church, Freeport Daily News, Jewish Historical Society, JFK High School. JFK has no spaces, so remember our rule, we leave them together as one unit. Journal of Photography, Public Employees Union, Rotary Club of Denver, St. Vincent's. We have an article here. We put it with the name that follows it. Temple Beth Israel, University of Michigan, Valley Community Center, Volunteers of America, Winston State College, and Young Voters of Salem. These names are pretty straightforward, so unless there are other rules that you need to incorporate into that filing segment name, you're going to index them as written. All right, you now want to go to your final self-check in Mind tab for Rule 8 and check your understanding of Rule 8. After that, you're going to go to the cumulative Rules 5 through 8 self-check, which will combine segments that cover all of the rules. So you want to be sure that you thoroughly understand these, because next we're going to move to cross-referencing.